What's up, Riches? Welcome to the channel. This is your girl Renee, and yes, I popped up on the scene early Sunday morning. So mainly I'm just doing this video because I missed my upload yesterday, and I think it's good from time to time that I touch bases with you live so you can know what's going on with me at the current time. So I just got out of the shower, and I'm going to be taking down my wet hair as I talk. And I'm also going to be doing my face care. I just got through using this toner from the Butter Bar, and I used their facial cleanser also when I was in the shower. So that's the toner, and I'm just going to use one pump of the moisturizer. And I do this twice a day, morning and night. Sometimes lately I've been forgetting the nights, but one thing I'm starting to do is get back to my routines. So before I get into this video, I just want to do like a few things with you that I feel like is very important for me to do from time to time. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to my video. I'm here. Yes, I'm live. But I want to thank you for all of your engagement that you give me on my channel. I'm a very small YouTuber, but to me, I am really big. So I want to thank you for the time that you take to watch and comment, thumbs up, even share my videos. I went in and looked at some of my analytics, which sometimes I really don't try to look into that because I feel like it stifles my creativity. But I did go and look into my analytics, and I really appreciate all of the support you give me here. Even my silent watchers who do not show up in the comments, I appreciate you stopping by, because you could be anywhere on this, internet or on these YouTube streets, and you decided to come by and check on me. You know, I upload twice a week, which is Wednesdays and Saturdays. So I appreciate you coming to check me out. I also found out that my average view time is about 5 minutes, and I'm grateful because it used to be 3 minutes. Okay, it used to be 3 minutes, but you let me in for 2 more minutes of your rich life, and I appreciate that as well. So I want to make sure I take the time every other video, or at least once a week or once every 2 weeks, to thank you for your time, because attention is currency. If nobody's told you, attention is currency. You can look at some of these people who have blown up without any real talent. Got to take my morning medicine. Yeah, real OG. Got to shake your head. And you will see that people can become millionaires just by getting your attention. I mean, look at this crazy guy. And I'm already getting into topics, but let me stick back to what the message I wanted to give you personally from me. I found out that a lot of my most popular videos have been my Lock Talks, which are the videos that I just sit here and spend time with you personally and talk about what's going on in current events of my life as I do my hair. So I appreciate your support on all of those chit chat and Lock Talk videos. And I actually hope that you can hear me. So yes, I have my granddaughter. If you just now hearing her, I have my granddaughter here. And sometimes, she act a fool. So I can't control that. As much as I try to, I can't control it. So let me see if you can actually hear me. Because I guess I got to open you on another computer, because I don't want you to just be sitting there and see my lips moving. I'm actually doing this live also to test out my webcam that I haven't used. Okay. In a long time. Thanks, White Dove, for letting me know everything is all right. And my granddaughter happens to be a 100-pound American bulldog who goes by the name of Ziggy Blessed. She also answers to Puffy. I was going to say, here she come, because I said her name, but she walked by. So yes, some of my most popular videos have just been when I sit here and chit chat with you and get my hair together. It is Sunday morning on the East Coast where I am. It's about 10 minutes to 9, and I've been up since 5 o'clock. I've actually been meditating, starting to get into meditating. So I was up for about 30 minutes, and I did two 15-minute sessions of meditation. So there's been a lot of stress going on in my life. So I'm trying to, start to focus on getting a little peace back into my life. So let me know if the volume is okay, if the picture quality is okay, because I think this it's a little Logitech like you put on your computer um, camera. So I'm not using any of my Canons. I'm just using a little Logitech, and to me, it looks like it's pretty clear. But yeah, I wanted to make sure I took time to thank you for stopping by my channel. Thank you so much, Mr. Dove. Or Mr. Dove. But I just got out of the shower, and if you're not familiar, I have sister locks. And so actually today is Sunday. I have a hair appointment on Tuesday. It will be time for my retightenings. And I've heard from another one of the sister lock consultants that if you're tender-headed, they recommend you do your shampoo like 3 days ahead of time. I guess because she was saying that sometimes you may irritate your scalp or when you shampoo it. So I've gotten in the habit of at least doing my shampoo 1 or 2 days before my appointment. So let's get into what's going on. So the first thing I wanted to talk about, remember we was talking about attention is currency. What about this guy that got arrested with that fat neck? Okay, peanut gallery. I know you have seen the picture on Instagram or Facebook or wherever you might get your news from, but there was this guy, and I can't get into detail because I ain't read the story. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I ain't read the story. But there was this guy that got arrested, and they just showed his mug shot, and his mug shot went viral. Now I know this has happened before with the guy with the different color looking eyes. I don't know if they was blue or green. I didn't look at him that hard, but he was looking like he was maybe exotic, so his picture went viral. And after his picture went viral, he was able to get high-end modeling gigs and all this and that. That's why they say attention is currency. Okay, attention makes people money. Now if he had to refuse some of those things, then yeah, he probably would not have made a lot. I don't know if they make money on viral pictures. I'm sure they do some kind of way. But yeah, that's why they say attention is currency, because even the news tries to get your attention so they can make money, which I don't watch the news. I have to get my stuff from like Instagram or Facebook or whatever's going on. So the other thing I wanted to talk about that was in the current events, I actually saw a video on, was a lot of people was bothered because Rev Run didn't attend the funeral of his daughter's ex-fiance or his grandson's dad. And I don't see where that's an issue. I mean, he wasn't involved with the man. He didn't have a intimate relationship with the man. And a lot of times when it comes to things like that, people say, oh, such and such wasn't there, or oh, such and such wasn't there at a funeral. And they don't realize that person may have some things going on within their own personal life. I mean, no one knows if, Rev Run was taking care of his elderly mother or elderly father, or if he had a court obligation that he had to go to that day and he couldn't avoid. So, the media is trying to hype up the fact that Rev Run didn't go to Angela's ex-fiance's funeral. Good God Almighty. If I have to say any more damn words, it's not a big deal. And I think that when it comes to stories like that in the media, that's a way that somebody's trying to get your attention so they could bring clicks and views to their website or their YouTube video. I mean, we all have to look at things from all sides. I mean, nobody knows again what that Rev Run had going on. And also the other thing that's really big is don't ask me nothing about Jill Scott. I could care less about what she doing on the stage, what she doing with a microphone. I didn't see the video, but that's another thing where you can see attention is currency. Like there's so much stuff. I mean, I haven't been to a concert in years, and I mean at least 20 years. But when I used to go to them when I was younger, there's so much stuff that goes on at concerts. Like I'm just glad that there's never been any cameras around back in my days because but normally what goes on in concerts, we just keep it there at the concert. Like, nobody ever repeats it. It doesn't get all around the news. It's not showing up here or there. And I think it's really a sad situation when you turn on the news to try to find out about the weather or the traffic in your area. And they talking about a video clip that somebody took of Jill Scott at a concert. Like, we trying to find out, did anybody get murdered? And everything on the news is talking about what happened at this lady concert. I'm not a hater. I love her music and things like that, but I'm from the old school. And I feel like that entertainers are just that, entertainers. I don't look to them for anything other than what I pay them for doing on the stage. So if she was inspired to do that, then yeah, let her live. Let her live. Now, on the YouTube streets, y'all know I'm always getting into some mess on the YouTube streets. I was listening to COSMEHOLICS Anonymous video, and I'll post it later in the bottom, but she was talking about her experiences when she goes to her local Walmart. And how every time she goes to her local Walmart, there's always like one security guard that stops her, and he wants to go through the bags, and he wants to look at this, and he wants to look at that, and just doing the most for the very least. And I could not really understand where she was coming from because around in my area, the Walmart people don't stop you unless you have electronics in your cart. So I never stop at the door. I walk right on out of Walmart because most of the times I'm not buying any electronics from Walmart, but I think they stop you like if you buy a clock or anything. That's what I was told at my Walmart is that's their policy is anybody with an electronic, they stop them. Now, I know Bo or Cosmoholic Anonymous, Bo Vintage, the new baby mama, about to be twice baby mama. She lives in Canada, so I'm not sure if or maybe mine's is just different from everybody else's. You know how these people do. But yeah, at my Walmart, we don't have to stop. But I told her and she was really, really upset because she said, she could see the security guard saw them check out at the little miniature checkout, her and her husband and stuff. But still, he wants to go through the whole shopping cart and look at all her stuff. And I told her, I said, well, I have seen security guards do that, but what I get when they do that is they're the type of security guard that won't stop the real person that's shoplifting. They want to make sure they get their check on Friday, so they just stop all the innocent people. You know what I'm saying? Like some people can come in the store with a big ass coat and a big ass bag. They won't follow them nowhere in the store. But they gonna stop the like me. When I go in the stores a lot of times, I don't have no bag. I mean, I guess it's just because I'm, the color I am, I've realized that, I don't want to cause no type of attention. So a lot of times when I go to stores, I don't have a bag. But in my area too, they will charge you for shopping bags. So sometimes we have to take our little grocery bags in. But a lot of times that's all I will have. And the reason why is because I don't want to get stopped in the store. So these eyebrows is not going to work with me today because I'm on live TV. So I'm just going to skip on over that. We're going to skip that class and we're going to move on to some other stuff. So I was telling her on the video that, yeah, a lot of times those security guards are the type of security guards that won't stop the real people that stealing. Like the whole time he was harassing her about her bag and what. Oh, I had to shut my door. And I got a calendar notification, so I wonder if I'm supposed to be somewhere. But the whole time he was like, she had a baby and everything, her Salem, which I think is a beautiful name. There's a city in Virginia called Salem, and she named her daughter Salem. That's a pretty name. But the whole time he was harassing her, and I think she said they just went in there for some water and something else. It was about 10 people that probably walked out that store with whatever they wanted, probably wasn't even concealed. So I hate those types of security guards, and they are there. So yeah, if you just joined, thank you so much for jumping on my live. At the beginning, I was just really thanking you for stopping by my channel and showing y'all my hair. I just got out of the shower and it's a little wet. And I did put 2 locked jewels on my hair, y'all, as a side note. And I only put 2 to check with the Sister Lock consultant to see if they were all right. So I'm gonna have to use, so you see it right here a little bit. I'm gonna have to use my other camera to show it to you. And there go another one. They are, they call them C-clamps or something in the jewelry making world, but I ordered them off Amazon. They are 14 karat white gold because I didn't want nothing in my hair that was going to, change colors or anything. But yeah, I told her, I said, child, those are the security guards. See how quick I can go back to what I was talking about? Keep up, keep up. I said, those are the type of security guards that will not stop the real thief that they see in the store. Oh, and speaking on that, Lord have mercy, these YouTube streets been hot. Speaking on that, honey, why Gramz from LeeLee Gramz get stopped at a Walmart too? See, let me tell you something. Now I'm ready to get deep. The only time I really go into Walmart is when I go out of town. I don't really go into my Walmarts because we have a regular, like the old fashioned Walmarts. So it's like a small Walmart and they ain't got nothing in there. And if I want to, I could drive like 10 minutes down the street and go to one of those really, really big Walmarts where you can like live your whole life in there and they won't even know. But I must say that in a whole year, I may go to Walmart maybe 3 times. And out of the 3, 2 of those will probably be when I'm out of town. And I just do that just to see, if they got something different. But yeah, LeeLee and Gramz from their channel, she got harassed. She got, I don't know, like detained. She got kidnapped by the security guards and the officers at a Walmart the other day. Like, these people make hundreds of thousands of dollars from home making videos. Got a house on acres of land, 2 brand new vehicles. And I heard the security guard talking about, yeah, she come in here every day to get something out of Walmart, to get that $5 and $10 stuff out of Walmart. Come on now. So my heart goes out to Gramz. Like, she has now been put into the category as someone being kidnapped by the police and off-duty officers or security guards, whatever you want to call them, at Walmart. And I just pray that they get their justice and that she's able to recover from this mentally, because going through something like that is considered post-traumatic stress, okay? PTSD. Now, I don't know if you've ever had any type of engagement with a police officer that was sort of aggressive. It wasn't just a hi, how you doing? But anytime you get involved with the law or there's a situation with the police officers, you're automatically deemed guilty. Okay, let's face it. Now, I don't know what it is for others, okay? But I'm just talking about, for my folks, whenever you have an engagement with a police officer, and I'll say 95% of the time, if it's not just a hi and bye type of situation, if anything's ever in question, you always are going to be seen as guilty first. I know, okay? I know. And I'm going to have to do a video. I'm going to have to do a video, right? I'm going to have to do a video about the time I was actually accused of hit and run while I was at work. Went to court twice, found guilty twice, paid 2 different lawyers over $1,500. And mind you, this was back in 80 or 90, back in 1990. So $1,500 was a lot of money. Okay, like today, it's a lot of money for real. You know what I'm saying? Found guilty twice. And the cost, and the lady's car was damaged $1,200. So I know from experience. Now, I didn't have an engagement with an officer. I actually got duped by the courts. So what I was saying to in my mind, I made a comment on LeeLee and Gramz video about that's PTSD. Being in that situation, I know what it's like. In a situation like that, you see your life go in front of your eyes. And no matter what you do, like if you say, yes, officer, I understand. If is there anything I can do? Can we get some clarity? Can we come? It's like no matter what you do in that situation, you never know if whatever decision you make is going to cause an escalation. It's going to cause somebody to take you down. It's going to cause your arms to get put around. It's going to cause somebody to whip out their stun gun or their real gun. You know what I'm saying? So your heart is beating really fast. You're sweating. Like I said, you see your life before your eyes. And I haven't been in this situation ever. But when I saw that video about, I hope my video don't get flagged. But when I saw that video about Eric Garner, and I don't know how long that's been. It's been a long time ago. When I saw that video about Eric Garner, it really, really brought things to life for me, because when I was looking at that video, all I was thinking about was, I know this man got some kids somewhere. I can't believe they showing this on TV. And that really made me realize how much is not valued. Okay. How much is there's it's not valued. And so I can understand, how Grams feel in this situation. So take your time, work on your mental, because once that's hurt, it does take a while to come back. And don't let the courts do the same thing to you, because they will. They all stick together. Trust me, they all stick together, whether it's on the streets or it's in the court. I'm 50 years old, so I've seen a lot. So yeah, that was kind of strange that like one day I watched a video about COSMEHOLICS Anonymous, and I was like maybe her 20th comment. So I was there early, about how she was being treated by these Walmart security guards. And then a week or so later, or 2 weeks later, it was about Grams getting taken down, like at Walmart, like this female being physically taken down. And I'm so glad they got all the evidence on camera. Like, I don't know what happened to get this thing started, but yeah, it's been a tough week, because I tend to think about things like that for a long time. And sometimes those things affect me as well. Like when I saw Aragon and his situation that happened on the streets, I remember being sad for a long time, because all I could think about was, I know this man got kids. And come to find out, he got, he had a nice sized family. I don't know if he had about 6 or 8 kids or something, but he had a nice sized family. And I can't imagine just turning on the TV one day and seeing my father being killed over some cigarettes. I think they call it Lucy's or something, but just over a cigarette deal. You know what I'm saying? So, I think they try to add some more stuff to it or whatnot, but whatever it was, a lot of times big guys are really soft hearted men who will do a lot for you. So, yeah, thank you so much for tuning in to my video today. It seems like my hair is about 80% dry, so I got to go out and do my grocery shopping on this good Sunday. Be careful, watch out, but be loving to everyone around you so that you can receive that love back in your life. I will see you on the next video. Don't forget to post your rich comments in the comment box below. I will see you on the next one. And thank you for helping me test out my old dusty webcam that looks like it's doing pretty good. See you on the next one. Peace.